and welcome everyone. You are listening to the Crack Podcast. How are you keeping? You well? I hope you are. Yeah, it's been a while. Yep, I let it get away from me once again, but here we are. I'm back at my desk. I've been sitting here for over an hour waiting for the computer to update and do all the things I need to do and then to log into everything again. But yeah, I'm back and I'm going to talk to you right now about... I don't know if you can hear that. Trying to fucking break it. That is an ostrich egg shell. Yeah, massive. But cool. Let me just put it back on my desk there so it doesn't break. Yeah. I didn't eat the egg. I didn't eat the interior. The contents, the yolk and the... I don't know, other slimy stuff. It's not quite yolk. You know, the stuff that goes white. It's got a name, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, so my sister sent me a photograph a while ago of an ostrich egg that she had acquired, and I'm only 31, you know, sister's got something cool. I want one. So I set out to find them, and here we go. Charlotte very, very, very kindly diverted her journey home the other day and swung by one of the Grampian farms that, I'm assuming, farms ostriches, but sells their eggs. So we've got an ostrich egg. Well, we've got the shell. I wanted the shell because... Let's go right back. When I was in primary 1, I remember my teacher, Mrs. Mrs. Meehan. She brought in an ostrich egg shell for us to see. And I remembered it all these years later. So then when my sister sent me the photograph, sorry, I'm playing with the eggshell if you hear me spinning it around. My sister sent me the photograph of her ostrich egg. I didn't want to ask her, can I have the shell? Because naturally part of getting the egg is you want to keep the vessel. But one of Charlotte's friends is a primary teacher, primary school. To like actual proper 4 or 5 year olds, you know, not like primary 7s, but the early age ones. So I thought, I'm going to get an eggshell for an ostrich egg and I'm going to give it to her to show the kids. And then maybe in 27 years, they will do the same. They'll get a shell for their friend who's a teacher. So yeah, I'm going to give it to some school kids to have a look at. That'll be fun. That'll be nice. We've also got an emu egg, and that's in the living room. And I don't record this in the living room. But we are going to do the contents of that because it's a bit smaller, it's a bit more accessible. And it's green, like sparkly, shiny green. Which I didn't know, you know, still learning. Fucking eggs are crazy. Yeah. Stifling a yawn there. So yeah, so it's been a little while. Nothing's happened. I wasn't hit by a car or anything terribly dramatic. It's got away from me once again. It's very good at doing that, despite being firmly fixed to the desk here. Yeah, it got away from me. But no, you know, still thinking about you. You're still on my mind, listener. Every now and again when something happens, I think, that's just made the podcast. For instance, where was I going? Charlotte was in the car. We're going to Aldi's. That's where we were going, because every good story starts with a couple going to Aldi's. And we're going along, driving. I'm driving because I'm the man. And we get to the roundabout. And in front of us at the roundabout is a camper van. Not a caravan. But, here comes a yawn. No, not a caravan, but camper van. You know, it's all in one, an RV type thing. And this guy's fucking vehicle is just pushing water, man. You know, the back of it is just water. It wasn't like a little doop, 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 doop. It was like proper water was coming out of this fucker. Yeah, so we stopped behind him. Oh dear, Charlotte, would you look at that? That camper van ahead of us is leaking a fluid. It did seem to be water, and from what I can tell, you know, I was never like a merchant navy engineer. The little blue tab thing sticking out of that little part of the camper van looks like the water valve. So, okay, cool. So I'm pretty confident that is just water coming out of there. But I'll go about my day. Good luck. And I thought, no, hang on. Okay, what I'll do is I'll just, when this guy parks, I'll get out and I'll tell him, because if it was me, I'd want to know. So we followed this guy. Fucking eyes narrowed, fingers gripped in the steering wheel. We followed him. Yes, straight ahead at the roundabout, round the road, went down along into the car park at Tesco. Now bear in mind we're going to Aldi's. Okay, so he'll probably just park over there where all the other camper vans park. He did not. We just sort of followed this guy around the fucking car park. Like, I don't know if you ever played Snake and the old Nokia phones. This guy went up and down every fucking road, and we were just sitting behind him, and eventually, anticlimactic. I never told him, because this fucker did not park. Maybe he looked in the mirror at one point and just saw me driving behind him, like, this guy's following me. So wherever you are, sir, good luck, and I hope you aren't looking forward to brushing your teeth, or whatever you're planning with that water, because it was gone. But the guy didn't park. That was one of those moments where I thought, right, I'll tell the podcast. And I have, and nothing happened, and nothing came of it. But now I'm going to score it off the list, because I sat down, like I said, to do this podcast, and the computer was like, oh, you need to upgrade to this iOS version. Do I need to? Yeah, the version of it that you use, just, it won't work. Upgrade. Okay, I'll upgrade it. And then you get a lot estimated time. I'm like, cool. It was like 20 minutes. That's not bad. I'll shred some paper and straighten up my desk here, which I've not done a very good job of, but I've also got Candy Crush on my phone. And then the wee chihuahua came through. Take me outside. Alright, cool. So I took her outside, and at this point, 4 minutes were remaining on the update. Cool. So I went over to the grass. She did a business. Just a pee, because she's a lady. And, other ladies know shit, but, she's a tiny little dainty dog. It's just peed. Came back in, sat down again. Okay, let's do this. Did it. And 30 minutes remaining. Well. Cool. Alright, that's fine. So I've sat here and I made a little list of things I'm going to talk about. I also made the seating order for my next set of shifts at work, but nobody needs to hear about that, because nobody gives a fuck about that, and if you really do care, I'll be on the Highlands desk. So, what's next on the list here? Applied to help on the film. Emails. Oh, yes, right now. Yeah. So if you know me in real life, hello. And if you don't, hi. I like films. Quite simply. Movies. Hollywood. British cinema. Don't think I've ever watched a whole Bollywood film, but I know they exist. And, believe it or not, being an ambulance dispatcher isn't my passion, isn't my drive, isn't what I wake up wanting to do. I would love to work in films somehow, but I don't know, never had the balls to move to London or Hollywood or wherever you're meant to go to do it. But anyway, so friend of mine sent me a message saying, I saw this on Facebook, and it's like, yo, people in the Highlands, I'm a legitimate filmmaker guy and I'm making a film up there. I need, marshals and stewards to work on the set. Please, if you're interested, email me your CV and expression of interest. Alright, fucking hell, yeah, I'll do that. Jesus, will I do that? Fucking give me the opportunity, I will do that. I'm going to stand in the rain, it means I got work on a film, that's cool as fuck. So, straight to the laptop. Please let me work in your film, please let me work. I didn't really like that. I don't kiss ass. It's also maybe one of the reasons I don't really advance in these corporate structures. I was really bad at that in the hotels. Anyway, right, back to the fucking point here. So, I wrote out the email on my laptop, or my MacBook, whatever you want to call it. It's an Apple laptop. MacBook Pro. And I hit send, and I continued with my life. sun went down. Next morning, sun came up, and I continued moseying on. And, guys, like 9 hours had passed and they hadn't got back to me. Doesn't he know who I am? So I checked my sent folder on my iPhone. Folder was bereft. Well, what have we here? So I, made sure properly, like, went into it and zoomed in and stuff, and no email. Okay, cool. What the fuck? Back to the computer. Log in, password, open emails. Outbox. Whatever do you mean, outbox? Why is this not sent? So I hit resend. It did not. And then I noticed, so my phone emails, let's just say for fucking instance, the most recent email I got was from an ostrich saying, where's my egg? Give it back. Okay, so you open the email on the phone, top email, where's my egg, bitch? Right, well, on my computer, you open it, and it's an email from like over a month ago at the top. Oh, so this hasn't been updating. I don't know why this has happened, but I don't like this. So what I did was, because my phone is connected to my computer when at my laptop, and I sit close enough, if I open the notepad on my phone, the notepad on my computer opens, and what I type on either end updates on the other one. What? Yeah, just go with it. And I copied and pasted the email from my email, put it into notes, and then when it was on my phone, copied and pasted it from my notes and put it into my phone email, and I sent it, and one step closer to an Oscar baby. And that was fine. Now, again, I forgot about it. Sun went down that night, and next morning, sun came up. The world kept turning. That was fine. I sat down to do this podcast, and my laptop wanted to update, so okay, cool. I did that, and here I am now. But, however, when I updated, it restarted, and I opened it, and I went through everything, because you had to re-log into everything and update everything. I opened the email, and I went, I made a noise like that. I was like, what's that? So basically, this filmmaker guy's got 2 emails from me 4 days apart of the exact same thing, so I look a little bit, I don't want to say desperate, just a bit like, like a prick. But that was not my intention. Wasn't my intention, but yeah, if I get the thing, I get the thing. And if I don't, I don't. But, oh, that'd be cool. Anyway, what's next on my little list here? Want to buy a pipe. That's correct, I do. I want to buy a tobacco pipe. I wrote that down for you, don't know why. I like cigars, and I'm sure tobacco smokes pleasant aroma. It's not like cigarette smoke. It's not something you inhale and it's all full of tar and nastiness. It's like a aromatic. Yeah. And I love the idea of just sitting down and relaxing, puffing away. And I'm watching TV. Don't think Charlotte would allow that. Me just sitting puffing away in a pipe in the living room. Get myself a nice cardigan. Corduroys. Slippers. Grow a big mustache. And tell stories. I've never known a man who smoked a pipe. Not like I knew a lady, but no, I'm like, oh, you want to smoke a pipe? And then you, again, like I did there, you picture the sort of older man, rocking chair, cardigan, probably reading a book, I've never known that. Like my granddad never smoked a pipe. Smoked cigarettes. That's why he was my granddad. He's not here anymore. So don't smoke cigarettes, guys. And pipes just look relaxing. Oh, that's the boiler on again. Oh, there's a story for you. That wasn't written down here, Lewis. What are you doing? There's a story for the people. So Charlotte got the ostrich egg on the way home from... She was away overnight. And that means I had the flat to myself. So what did I do? I had a fucking party. No, I was in bed by 9. And I had a nice big bowl of cereal in bed. But before that, I treated myself to a bubble bath because, alright, I've been exercising and my legs are sore. And yeah, I'm down some weight, by the way. Tried on my suit the other night. Been invited to a christening. Tried on my suit and I look like a fucking kid wearing his dad's suit now. So that's a bit embarrassing. So I need to put on some weight. No, right, so had a bath. And Jesus, that boiler's loud. run the hot water for it, as you don't want to have a cold bath, run the hot water. And I'm thinking, this is taking some time. So I put the bubble bath mixture in it, some pink scented stuff. It was lovely. And, it could have been a man and got like a Red Ox muscle soak. No. Give me the bubbles, alright? I want a toy duck. And, it's taken a fucking age to fill this bath. So, alright, give it a blast with the cold water, but that's only because in the past when I've had a bath, you have to put cold water in at the end anyway, because it's too hot. So, speed it along, fucking cold water blasting away, that's fine. Turn off the cold water and allow it to continue to fill with the hot water. Fucking fascinating, Lewis. Okay, I'm getting to the point. And then, rub my hand. Rub my hand? Yeah, rub it real good. Run my hand under the water coming out of the hot tub. It is not hot water coming out of the hot tub, so it's more cool water. Oh, this is, oh, fuck's sake. Anyway, the bath's filled enough that, put my hand in. Okay, that's, disappointing. Not quite like a steamy, relaxing, muscle fucking easing bath. So I get in this sort of like warm bath. Didn't enjoy myself. Just lay there for about 20 minutes. Looked at the mould on the ceiling and I really have to fucking deal with that. It's a whole different angle when you're down here. When you're in the shower, all you gotta do is just turn away and not look at the, but when you're in the bath, next at an angle. Listening to a podcast, staring at the ceiling, like, yeah, this is not very fun. So, pulled the plug, water went down the drain, put on the shower, had a shower, because I always have a shower after I have a bath. I don't have baths to clean myself, I have baths to relax, and I have maybe 2 a year, so. Anyway. And I decided to go to bed, have my cereal, and it was that sort of, I don't know what it's called, Marshmallow Meaties or Lucky Charms, but Aldi's version of it. It's like, if you ever had the Pokemon cereal when you were a kid, when I was wee, it's little cereal bits and marshmallow bites, but like freeze-dried marshmallow bits. It's good. Anyway, brush my teeth, because who doesn't brush their teeth before they eat sugary cereal? Anyway, did that, and when I was brushing my teeth, I checked the water again, because I was kind of pissed off. That was kind of my evening, that bath, and it had certainly not gone to plan. Still cold. Fine, fucking fine, fuckety fine. Went to bed with my cereal. And our boiler makes a cunt of a noise when the hot water is running. And as I was in bed watching American Dad and eating my cereal, it was going on for ages. Jesus Christ, the fucking boiler's broken and Charlotte's away and I've got to deal with this, and it's late at night. It's 9 o'clock. This is just, fucking hell. Alright, I'll give it half an hour, alright? And then I'm hearing it in the walls. It's like the fucking Harry Potter with that snake in the walls. What the hell's going on here? Okay, fine. Besides, I can't need a pee. So I got up, and I went through, and I was going to just open because the boiler's in this, I say wardrobe, it's like a giant cupboard suspended on the wall. Anyway, to my right here, and my fear was suddenly my books. If it was to leak, there's a lot of books and paper and shit there. Also, I got this big filing cabinet full of important shit, and so if this boiler leaks, it could be bad. So I get up to come through and look. I go to the toilet first. Well, silly Billy, what am I like? I'm so stupid. I had left the hot water tap on. It was still cold. It didn't make a fucking difference. It wasn't like I was running hot water, but that's why it was making that noise, because it was just begging me to shoot it in the head. Please stop. So that's that story. That is that story. That is that story. Okay, what's next on the list here? Because I wasn't on the list. Nearly finished the story. Nearly finished the story, guys. Let's take that off the little list there. Yeah, so I'm still writing that fucking, not detective thing, but that mystery thing. This is one of those stories, like a neo-noir stories where the hard-boiled detective and the girl gets killed and she's beautiful and It's taking ages. I'm not getting there. I was meant to do it today, but I've been sitting at this desk for 6 hours of that fucking thing. I've been recording this for 20 minutes, so it takes just over half an hour to edit, and I'll get it uploaded. So, will I rate it? I don't know. I've done the dishes earlier, so I just gotta go make dinner. We're having burgers. That's good. Right, what's next on the list? I haven't started the Christmas audio drama. Yeah, that's true. So, I believe, because I never did a Christmas audio drama, I said, by the 1st of April, by the 1st of April, I will have a first draft done. No, I don't. I haven't started it. I haven't written one fucking word for that. So that's off the list as well. I'm good at writing lists. It's not writing audio dramas about Santa Claus. Rewatching Malcolm in the Middle and American Dad. Yeah, so I'm watching American Dad. I don't know why I decided to tell you about that. And Malcolm in the Middle is on Disney Plus. Now, if you haven't seen that, it's alright. But what's especially good about it is I watched it when I was a kid. I watched it when it was on. I used to on BBC Two after The Simpsons. So, interestingly, just certain things happen in the episode, and I remember watching it, when it was on. It must have been a time when my parents were all home, because did I talk about this last time? Deja vu. Yeah, that's right. I remember watching it when I was a kid, and we didn't watch a lot of things together. We watched Malcolm in the Middle for some fucking reason, and watching it brings that back. So that was off the list. Rewatching Malcolm in the Middle. Next thing, Charlotte's got a diabetes pump. Excellent. That's correct. Charlotte does have a diabetes pump. She's got this little thing stuck in her arm now, which puts insulin into it, and it reads her blood sugar levels, that's her blood. And you're full. Plenty of blood in you. She doesn't have to stick it in her leg like she's giving herself a shot of adrenaline or something like that, you know. It's good. It means I'm sleeping better. Because she's sleeping better. And the alarms are going off. But any type 1 diabetics out there listening to this, get on to your GP or your diabetes nurse by getting one of those pumps, because good God, what a change in Charlotte already. Just the quality in sleep as well makes such a difference to her. Anyway, I'm delighted for her and I'm very proud of her. Okay, let's not get too sappy. What's next on the list here? Weight loss going fine, steady. Tried on my suit. Yeah, I believe we covered that. So I'm down, I'll tell you can't see me. I've lost closer to 3 stone than I've lost to 2 stone. So much we fucking lost? Just over 2.5 stone. Alright, but let's round it up a little bit, okay? So I'm doing okay. Well, it's not fucking 3 stone. Okay, fucking that's like 2.6 point something, alright? It can't be 0.6 point something. Okay, well, it's like 2. When you convert it on the Google, it gives you like, that many kilograms is this in stone? 2.6730. So it's just over 2.5. And I'm still not feeling any different. I'm not looking any different. Running longer at the gym, though. That's good. The treadmill, keep that going. So maybe that's less timber up top for the poor knees to be trying to, carry along. But no, I don't think I look any different. But folk have been complimenting me, which has been very nice. And trying on the suit. Was it last night? I don't know when the fuck I am. Tried on the suit, and it was just a bit big, so shit. But at the same time, yeah, that's good progress. But then, like, fuck me, that was a cheap suit, like £200, and it wasn't made to was it made to measure? Tailored's when it's like properly down to the length of your fingers. But this was altered. I think that's the way you put it. I put it off the rail, but the guy was like, "Oh, let me just measure you." Yeah, we'll take it in here, and here. All right, cool, thank you. So, yeah, going to a christening. Not even in April, in May. I haven't been. The last christening I went to would have been this kid's father's. So, don't know what to do. I don't know. Do you bring a present? Do you? I don't know, yeah. Go for a sandwich afterwards. It's like a reverse funeral, I think. You're looking forward to what lies ahead for this person, and then you go and have a little party. So that'd be nice, But, what I didn't know, which blew my fucking mind for some reason, certainly where I come from, the funerals I've gone to, they're in a church, but that church is open for that reason. That's the funeral is why that church is open that day. So the people that are there are sort of only there because, unless they get their kicks by going to funerals, they're there because they knew the deceased. Now, christening is done on a Sunday during the church service. And I haven't been to a church service since I went to Sunday school, which was, again, like 9 years old. Okay. So, church service, what do they sing? Songs? Hymns? Do they pray? What do they do? I've got this fucking panic in my mind that it's going to be like one of these comedy roasts where the minister's going to be he's going to be at the front. And you, sir, what is it you do, huh? What do you do there? And single you out. Oh, God, please, no, move along, leave me alone. I don't imagine it will be. I think it'll be like a school assembly. Remember those, when you went to the church and it was just like, and this story in the Bible, the man went to sell his oranges, and when he got there, he gave them to the poor. The end. Amen. One of those. Alright, and believe it or not, I'm familiar with the Bible, but that was the best fucking example of a morality tale from the Bible I could tell you. There's one about a tax man that sat in a tree. Remember that one? Yeah. And then I remember the minister used to come. I like the stories. And I like the RME. Nothing is religion. Just when they start hurting folk in the name of it, that's a bit dickish. But, yeah, just a bit. Yeah, one of the stories the minister told was like, there's a boy every day who went and he walked under a railway bridge and he took home nuts and bolts. And his parents saw him bringing home these nuts and bolts every day and they didn't do anything about it. And then one day the fucking train fell down. That's not the way the minister told it. What's the point of the story? I don't know, maybe if you see something happening over time, do something before it gets too far, and you're like, oh, that could apply to a lot of things, yeah, so, fucking morality. But then I always thought that was in the Bible, and then, there's no fucking trains in the Bible. Jesus just got all aboard. Yeah, him with his little cup of coffee there. No, there's no train. Yeah. So, the christening, so, I'll go to that, like how that goes. Hopefully it's fun. Yeah, go to the church, see what church service is. Because I'd be curious. What I'd like to do, why don't you? Maybe I should. Is I'd like to read every major religious big book. You know what I mean? They've got many books. Yeah, but like the main book. And I'd like to go to a service of each of them and just see what's up. But at the same time, I don't really want to just wander into like a synagogue and shalom. It's not me. Into fucking mosque and just, so what do I do? I'd like to go and see what they get up to and experience it and stuff. So, yeah, start with the church service of the Church of Scotland. That's an accessible and safe option for me, I believe. If anything, it's one it's like a social club for wasps. Be fine. And I get to see a wee kid getting water splashed in his head and guaranteed a place in heaven? Is that what a christening is? Or is that a baptism? I think baptisms are Catholic. Well, let's not unpack that sort of stuff. Jesus. Yeah. So yeah, that's my suit. Baggy. And then Charlotte says I can go and get it altered again, but then I don't want to lose weight, get it altered, start lifting weights, or get fat again. And then it's a bit tight, fuck's sake. Kid on the bike with keys. Oh, that's a story for next time, I tell you. Day out yesterday, very nice. Oh, it was a nice day yesterday, that was very nice. Right, stories for next time, guys. We'll save them. So, what a prick. Yes. Okay, right, I'm going to call it there because this was a disjointed, crazy time. But if you want to get in touch, it's all through the website. I don't think it's working, to be honest, because I don't think my emails are coming through. Believe it or not, I do enjoy doing this. I just don't really seem to give it 110%. But maybe I'll start. Legends of Lore is still coming on. I've not written any more of the Banshee stuff, but I've been writing plenty about Kelpies. So if you're interested in Kelpies, tune in to episode 3. Where's episode 1 and 2? They're not out yet either. But we'll soon get there, guys. So, right, I'm gonna bring this to an end, then go start making dinner, because Charlotte's gonna be home wanting her food. So, as always, thank you very much to Blackmail for the theme tune. Thank you, Cora, for your artwork, for giving us the logo. Thank you sincerely, dear listener, for your time. Thank you for listening. And yeah, if you want to get in touch, I'll put the link to the website below, and then on the website there's a little contact tab. That website also needs work. It never fucking ends. But until next time, guys. Until next time. You look after yourself. You be good to each other. Don't take any shit. But just be good. Alright, I'll speak to you next time, guys. Bye for now.